Hi and welcome to oceanai. Today I'm doing a market update on the US indices, Forex and a couple of commodities, oil and gold. Firstly, if we're looking at the S&P here, still in this ugly consolidation stage here. What I was looking at yesterday was going to a 15-minute. Still looking for that one more move higher, up towards 4280, 4300, something like that. Yesterday I was talking about selling the 382 in here about 41.39. Got triggered, dropped about 5 points, and then that was the end of that. She run up and ended up going up to just short of the 78% of this one, and we've fallen away from there. So where are we going now? So last night we had it's a really good one with the AI. We had 9 o'clock as the expected turn point, and on the open we got that drop down, and then it rallied up into that just shy of the 78%. So it sat there for about an hour. So it was a good place to get short, and it followed the AI and just run down all day. So that was a good one last night. Now what we're looking at is the S&P and the NASDAQ are a bit unclear. So what we do have is we have this ABCD down to, hold on, no, this one down to here, down to the 4080 area, which is the 1.27 expansion down here as well. And we've also got this AB, I'll just draw that in for you. We've got this AB equals CD down to that same area there as well. So that would be the first place to have a look at it on the long side. The other one is the bigger ABCD, which is this one here, this whole correction we've been running. That would take us down to 40.59. And with that one as well, we've got the expansion of this move, the 1.618 down at 40.55. So shouldn't get, if it drops down through here, it shouldn't get any lower than here. If it does, then it's something else, something a bit different. So, but I'm still looking for this move up. So yeah, it started to bounce a little bit off this one here. So we'll keep an eye on this one. This might be the low in here. Go into a 3-minute. Yeah, I gotta expect to change a trend here too. So we might get a run up out of this one. Otherwise, this might come down one more. So we'll keep an eye out for that. The one I do like, the one that is clear, makes a bit of sense so far, is the Dow. So the Dow was the same last night, has that 9 o'clock top, and it fell away from there. So now what we've done is we've completed this Gartley buy. Down to the 78.6% area here. So this should hold. If this doesn't hold, then we are likely to be doing what the S&P and the NASDAQ are doing. So looking at this bigger correction down towards 32.368. So one more move lower for that one. So if this holds here, then we could head higher. Because with the Dow, we had this 3 drive into the low. We had I discussed this yesterday, we had this ABCD down here. Now we've had that first run up, and we've had the ABCD pullback. So this is the place to be long. If it's going to go higher, it'll go higher from here. Otherwise, if it comes down through the 78% again, we're probably looking down another 300 or 400 points down to this level. So keep an eye on that. If that goes up a bit more, look to buy a first pullback. If we go to a 3-minute, it's a bit slow again today. So if this is going to hold, I'm going to be looking to buy the the 50 to 60 area here. So that would be the 32,720, somewhere like that. If we could get a move down here, something that sort of looks like this. It would be away. It looks like we've got 5 little waves in that. So if we get 3 back down to here, then that'd be a good place to buy. Low risk, you only need a risk. Put your stop down here, so risk 40 points, 50 points max. Because if it doesn't work here, takes out this low, then yeah, we're probably heading down a bit more. So watch that level, or even if we get one more little high in here, that comes up one more, then just move that up and then look for that first pullback and go from there. Yeah, NASDAQ's the same as the S&P. Geez, internet's slow again. Yeah, so same thing here, looking for that ABCD down to here to take out these lows. Where we are, we've stopped now at these lows before, so that could be it. But if it does break, then we'll be looking down here, this 12,370 to 12,400 area. If it does break, that'd be a good place to get long, I think, because it'll take out all these stops here, and we would have completed that ABCD pattern down. So keep an eye on that. That's the indices. The gold. So the gold from yesterday, I was talking about selling this 382. That's working nicely. Still looking for a 1830 target down here to complete this pattern. Maybe longer, maybe further lower, I mean. So now we need to look at, didn't quite hit the 382 on this one. So we might get a rally up again. Up through to sort of 1847, something like that. Wouldn't want to get any higher than that, and then look for another sell down from there. Yeah, that's the gold. Go over to the oil. So the oil here, we've had all these patterns. So this is the one from last week. That first 382 pullback, and we had that ABCD down yesterday, which rallied but then come back again. Now we're still looking at move higher. So if we can get it up to about around 122 to 123 here, if we can get one more move up there, we get something like that up here to there, or to 123, and I think that'll be a good place to have a look at the short side. But as it is for now, there's not a lot here. We've had a little 135 pattern here. Actually, if I go into the 3 minute, just looking at a few things from yesterday, or overnight really. So if we look at this oil here, we had with this ABCD down, and then we had that rally, and then we had the ABCD back into here. So this is just going over patterns and things that keep reoccurring. Yeah, so this ABCD Gartley, this one here. Just doing it roughly, come down to the 61% there. Then that rallied. And then that created the second Gartley down here, which is this one here, rally up, drop down to the first one, rally up, and then drop down to the 78% here. So that was that one there, and then we got a nice rally off that, and that's completed, just shy of completing the ABCD there. So if I get rid of that one, just showing how these patterns just repeat over and over again. So we got this one down to the 78%, and then it rallied up there. So we got that one. And then from there, And there we had another one, pulled back this morning. On that high, just shy of the 78% again. There's a little ABCD in here, but it's that little, you wouldn't really worry about it. And now we're rallying off again from this level, so get rid of that. Now this one's done it again. This one's 78% again. Just short of it. So yeah, should be long in here. 135 pattern, pulled back to 78, pulled back to 78, and then away we go. Now this one's taken off, so I think with the oil, need to be looking for any sort of pullback in here to get long. Look for that rally higher. So if I go so this finishes somewhere in here. So that finishes there, roughly around the 78%. Then we get a pullback into this 50 or 60 here. I think we need to be long there. So with that one there, you probably go at 118.95 and only need a risk. Well, I put it down here. So I need to risk 70 points on that one. Get this pullback, and then we'll see how we go. 70 points is a nice low risk for expected move of a couple of dollars. So keep an eye on that one. I'll post that one in the channel shortly once I've done this video. What else we got? Right, the pound yen. Right, pound yen from yesterday. We sold that first 382 here on Friday, held it over the weekend, and then closed it out here. The reason I closed it out is because with the AI, I was expecting a move higher for the day. We got that, and it ran quite a lot higher. What I did miss though, we're going to 3 minute. Well, things are slow again. This 135 pattern. So I missed that yesterday. I wasn't at the desk, so I missed it. It was a nice pattern to go long. Then we got this pullback as well to go long again. It was just happened a bit earlier, but you got the ABCD back there. I think that was probably a 382, pretty close to a 382. Not quite a 382 within about 6 points, but we had the pattern, so it was a good place to go long, expecting that move higher. And today, expecting a high around here this morning, about just after 8 o'clock. Went a bit higher, and then we got a second high into here. So now we're falling away. So next with the pound yen, we'll need to watch. Need to probably watch this one would be best, which would be around, what's that one? Around 7 o'clock tonight, about an hour and a half before the US Open. That could be one if we get if you're not in this already, and we get comes down to here, then we get that 382 pullback back into there. That could be a good one to sell. Just ways that I look at the AI, how I look at things. What else we got? If we go to the Euro was nice this morning. This is slow. Yeah, so in the charts I sent out in the weekend, we're looking at possibility of this ABCD down here and heading higher, but seeing as we've come down and we've taken out that 61% there, could still go higher, but we might get a more of a chance to finish this ABCD down here. If we go from there, A, B, B to C, C to D down to 106 area. And that's also 382 from that last low we had. So could be worth, if we go into a 15-minute. Could be worth selling a rally here. So if we get something, if we can get this back up to sort of 107.20 area, get this up into here with that nice ABCD pattern, something like this. That could set us up for the next down leg. That would also give us a 135 pattern as well, up around that 1720. So if it gets up to here, only need to risk 30 points on that one, and that would set us up for that last move down towards that 106. So yeah, that'd be a good place to get short on the euro. Yeah, that's about it for now. Yes, we got the pound. Yeah, pound, we're looking for that move down into the 124 area to complete that ABCD down. So we'll keep an eye on that. That might pull back and then sell off one more time as well. So around that 123.80 would be a good level to go long. Yeah. That's about it for now. Just a market update. I've been going on for about 17 minutes, so I think you've heard enough for me for now. Yeah. What else we got here? That's about it. Internet's playing up, so she's gone a bit slow, so I'll leave it at that. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll post some AI charts and a few things later on as we go through the day. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.